Okay, so I wanted to do a follow-up of my last video because I had said that biblical facts that the modern day Israel that we know today, they are not God's chosen people, okay? And the reason I said that is because God does not have just one specific race of people, one specific nationality of people that are chosen. All Christians of every ethnicity, every nation, every country, everywhere, those are God's chosen people. Okay, so I wanted to make that so specific and clear. One other thing, I'm going to expound more, but one other thing I wanted to express to everyone is because I don't think people really realize that the Old Testament was a shadow of what the New Testament would be. Okay, so basically, yes, once upon a time, Israel, the Jews, were God's chosen people. That was a type or a shadow, not the very image, not the solid image, but a shadow of what the New Testament church would be like. Okay, so let me give you an example. So Israel, the Jews, were a chosen people out of a bunch of crazy Gentiles. So they were a shadow, a type of God's chosen church. Now, there are people called out of a midst of a bunch of crazy heathens to be separate. That's the reason why they had to eat a certain way, dress a certain way, worship a certain way, is because they were a people drawn out of other people who were heathens. When Christ came, he fulfilled all of the Old Testament shadows. He became the very image of everything, like the lambs, all the things, okay? So that includes also the chosen people that we knew in the Old Testament as the Jews. Now, when Christ died, the gates were open, the veil of the temple was rent, and all people of all nations, that's why it says, go ye therefore and teach all nations, not just one group of people, and teach them about salvation, okay? So now the church, any nation you come from, we are God's chosen people now, okay? We are the fulfillment, or we are actually the tangible New Testament of what the Old Testament was like, okay? So Christians are a people called out of a midst of a heathen people, the world, and now we are the chosen people. So there's no longer a race of people or a nationality of people who are God's chosen people. So I wanted to put it in very simple terms before I proceed to talking about part 2 and part 3 of this topic.